Hey everyone, welcome to this video. Today I'm going to do a tutorial showing these nails right here. So starting off, I'm just going to show you my plain nails. This is me after my builder gel removal, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to use Soft Pink from Born Pretty. So this is a rubber base / fiberglass base coat. I did show them in a haul recently enough, and my rep from Born Pretty did say you didn't need a clear base coat underneath. You could just go straight in with these. So that's exactly what I am doing here. I'm going to go in with a slip layer and then just a little bit of a bigger bead, and I'm just going to pull it down the nail and manipulate it into place. Using my liner brush, I'm going to pull the rest of it around to the sidewalls, or as close to the sidewalls and the cuticle as possible, but without touching them, of course. But yeah, so basically I did remove, I would say, about 80% of my builder gel, and I left whatever didn't need to come off, and I just smoothed down all the product before I went in with this base coat. So yeah, it is kind of like a French colour, but it is quite translucent. So I am going to go in with a colour from D&D just to make that French more opaque. But this is quite a, I would say it's a liquidy product, but funnily enough, it doesn't run. So it's not a thick product, but it didn't run into my sidewalls really quickly either, which is absolutely brilliant. So it gives you a bit of time to work with it. So yeah, I'm just going to do the same now on the rest of the nails, and I'm going to let you watch that. I'm just going to do 4 nails on camera where I show you my application of this base coat, and I will be back in a few. Also guys, I do have a discount code for Born Pretty. It is Begorgeous10, but I will leave a link in the description box along with the code. If you want 10% off Born Pretty's website, I'm going to leave it there for you. And then next up, I'm going to grab D&D's Tea Time. So I recently got this colour, so I was looking forward to trying it out. I've only swatched it, but yeah, I was really looking forward to trying it out on a French manicure. And I only did 1 coat of this on every single nail, and it did the job perfectly. It just kind of covered any imperfection that may have been there from the base, from the rubber base. So just 1 coat of this and then in the lamp for a full cure. But yeah, I really love this. It really makes the nails look very natural. It's a very natural nail colour. It's not too pink, it's not too nude, it is just somewhere in the middle. And I'm just using this little swab to take off anything that may have touched the cuticle area there. And going in with my favourite gel pot. My favourite white gel paint is, of course, Glitter Bells. And before I started doing the French, I did wipe over with some isopropyl alcohol just to take that sticky layer off the gel polish. It does make the French go on easier. You can do it with a little bit of acetone as well. Just wiping off that sticky layer just makes that French go on much easier, or any type of nail art. It just helps an awful lot. So like usual, I just kind of eyeball my French. I just start somewhere in the middle or sometimes somewhere at the side and work from there. Depending on how thin or thick I want my French, I just start with the first nail, have a look and see, and then I go on and do the same for the rest of the nails. So I do like my French somewhere like this, kind of in the middle of thick and thin. I don't like it too thick. I know it's coming back now, so I might have to give in to that, but at the moment I just like it like this. So yeah, I'm going to let you watch the rest of my French application, and I hope you're all doing so well. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a little thumbs up, and thank you for all the new subscribers and for everyone watching and commenting and liking the videos. I really appreciate it. It's so much fun making these videos, and I love doing my own nails and just recording it and showing everyone what I'm doing on my nails. So yeah, I'm going to leave you here for a bit and I will be back in a few. So all I'm doing here is I'm just cleaning up this French with a little cleanup brush that I have dipped in acetone. And basically I made this French a little bit too thick. So I'm just going in and kind of swiping around that smile line just to make it a little bit thinner again. Such an easy way to clean up your French. I highly recommend having a cleanup brush beside you and some acetone whenever you are doing a French tip or any type of nail art, because it will save your life when it comes to a thick French. Okay, so next up I'm going to grab some clear potted builder gel and I'm going to do some 3D art on my Frenchie with this. So this is just the 3D swirls that we have seen everywhere for the last year or so at this point. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one little swirl first, and then I'm going to cure it with my flashy lamp. Then I'm going to move on to the next one and cure it, and so on. But I'm just going to do 2 little swirls on the ring finger and 4 altogether on the ring finger, and then 4 altogether on the middle finger. I was tempted to go on and do it on every finger because it did look so cute, but I said I would leave it at the 2. So yeah, I'm just curing in between, and after that then I will pop them in for a full cure. So this is when that gel is all cured, and at this point I was literally looking at my hand going, will I, won't I paint the rest of them and just leave it at that? I could not decide. I think it would have been lovely if I did that, but I decided to leave it at the 2 and then go in with a shimmery top coat on the rest of them. So what I did was I grabbed Nail Couture's top coat, I think it's Mars, and it just has like a nice shimmer flake through it, so it's kind of like the Aurora type colours through it. And I painted this on my pinky, my index and my thumb, and I just did a normal clear top coat then on the 3D nails. So yeah, I just wanted a little bit of sparkle somewhere, so this is what I came up with, and I am glad that I left the middle finger and the ring finger with just a clear top coat because I think it just shows off the design more. And yeah, so this is it, guys. Let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed me doing my nails, and let me know what you think of the nail set. I will be back in a week with the next video, and subscribe if you enjoyed. So I'm just going to leave you with a little slow-mo of this set and chat to you soon.